Politics in the United States has become very dangerous as the United States is flirting with autocratic governance and fascism. And immigrants like Jamaicans, who are people of color largely, are at terribly risk of bad things happening. Um, Ride with me as I explain why one of these political parties is not like the other, and why the Jamaicans need to know the differences between the two major political ideology in the United States, which is conservatism and liberalism. Ride with me as I explain. So Jamaicans are a very political people. Um, However, Jamaicans understand politics in terms of PNP and labor rights. But in the United States, the two major political ideology or mindset is conservatism and liberalism. And so I just want to draw a little contrast between both of them. So when we're voting in the United States as a Jamaican voting bloc, we absolutely have at least a basic understanding of what it is we're voting for. This is not intended on being a detail or tutorial on politics or politics 101. I'm not telling anyone what political party to vote for. I just want to give you an understanding of the ideology and try to do it as quickly as possible. All right. Okay. So first, conservatism. Let's look at conservatism. What is conservatism? Conservatism primarily is a regressive political ideology. Now, when I say regressive, I mean they are generally more concerned with how things used to be, concerned about preserving traditions. They're concerned about preserving the status quo being like the dynamics that exist between the rich and the poor, or the haves and the have-nots. All right, they're concerned primarily with personal rights, individual rights, and the individual. They're very individualistic. All right. When it comes to things such as taxes, you'll hear all the time, conservatives will talk about taxes. They talk about paying as little taxes as possible to government, and in return they want, it's simply because they want government to actually provide as little services as possible to each person. All right, so they are generally what you could call a individualist. Anyone living in the United States will know there's a tone of individualism in this country. It's generally about the individual. All right. Liberals, on the other hand, are a progressive group. Progressive, which is the opposite of regressive. Progressives generally think of how we can move forward. Are the traditional ways of doing things working for us? If they're not, let's move forward. Even though they're new and they might be scary, let's move forward. Let's accept new ideology. Let's accept new people. Let's accept new things. They generally want to move forward. Their main concern is government working for everyone, not just a selected group or special interest group. Yes, the individual is important, they'll tell you, but the rights of the individual should not be infringing on the rights of the many. It should not be taking away from the rights of the many. All right, where taxes are concerned, progressives generally believe that taxes collected should actually go towards making the lives of everyone better, and we should pay special attention to those who can't do for themselves. All right, that's a very novel idea for for conservatives, but liberals actually believe taxes should be collected and services should be provided for everyone, and we should pay special attention to those who are doing the who are not doing great among us, the poor, so to speak. All right. So again, just a quick overview. Conservatives are generally regressives. They think of preserving culture, the cultural way. That's the way things have always been done. Oftentimes you'll hear them talk about traditional values, or preserving the status quo, or stuff like that. And liberals are progressives. They're generally concerned about how things are now and how it's going to affect us in the future. Do we need to change tradition? Is it actually working for us? And do we need to change it? All right. So that's a brief overview of it. And this is particularly important for Jamaicans because politics in the United States is becoming such a threat to ordinary people. They're flirting. There's this flirting with the idea of autocratic government. Some people say it looks like they're actually flirting with dictatorship, but fascism and autocracy is what's really at the forefront of many not well-meaning Americans' minds, and immigrants like Jamaicans, who are people of color, are at particular risk, and it's very important that we understand these basic differences. So thanks for watching Wake Up and Live with Bob, and if you haven't yet done so, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and tell someone about us. And because I try to provide a wealth of information for the Jamaican communities. And I just want to quickly say that because in Jamaica we tend to vote based on personalities and not political ideology, sometimes we are not exactly sure what it is or why we're voting. We just vote for the personalities. And so in the United States, it's critical that we understand that we're not voting for someone simply because they sound a certain way and their narrative match ours. We have to look at what the overall ideology and policies are before we subscribe to them by voting for them. Because when we vote for someone, we are saying we are like them, we share those values, and so we need to just be careful. And all right, and so conservatism and liberalism is a dominant ideology in the United States. In Jamaica too, we don't really know. A lot of people don't really know that, because again, they vote for the personalities of a Michael Manley or a Edward Siaga or a PJ Patterson or a Bruce Golding or a Portia Simpson Miller or Andrew Holness. All right. But it is yes, but we do have conservatism and liberalism in Jamaica. The JLP, or the Conservative Party, is a conservative party rather, and the PNP is the Liberal Progressive Party. So just to let you know. But again, this is not a video for wooing anyone for any political party. This is simply to have you understand the major mindset, because so it is in the United States, that's the same way it is all over the world. That there are two primarily political ideology that dominates the world. That's progressive liberalism and conservatism. And liberalism is progressive, and conservatism is regressive. Thanks again for watching. This is Wake Up and Live with Bob. And again, if you haven't yet done so, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks again for watching. Tell someone about my video.